It's the final day of carving at Sanding Ovations here, the home stretch for the carvers. We're here with Pavel Milnikov from Moscow, and it looks like he has the front of his piece finished, but let's step around back and see what's going on back there. Here we are with Pavel on the back side of his piece. He's doing a very similar thing to the front end. Very intricate, a lot of work, a lot of folds in this piece of paper here. How you doing, Pavel? How you feel today?
Feel perfectly. Emotions 100% perfectly. I already understand what tomorrow morning early I have a flight to Moscow, and it's my last day, which one I can enjoy that kind of sunny paradise place with my friends and with my very good friend, then Doubleday. Actually, this scent, I love this scent, and I like really what I make there. It's kind of, I really just make my art. I'm in the process of improvisation, and actually, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, Pavel will get to go home to snow and minus Celsius something, so he's going to enjoy the 80-degree weather we have here today. Well, Pavel, I know it's a home stretch, so we're going to let you go. As this is our last interview, would you like to say anything to your fans?
You mean, do I want to say something?
To the public, to the people who love you.
Enjoy what we do. We do really, that's what we do here. It's really from our hearts. We are very honestly. Yeah? It's very clean art, very clean emotions without any, things or pop things. We really make what we love and what we want to show and present ourselves to you. Thank you.
Peace.
Did I say correctly?
Yeah, that's good. We're good.
Not too much politician.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you for being here, Pavel. We're here at plot number 7 with Fergus Malvani from Dublin. I knew I was going to screw it up. He's doing the final touches on his beautiful piece here. He's down on his knees because the lower you get here, the lower you get. Yeah. So his whole day is going to be down on his knees. So what do you think about what's going on here with your piece? Are you happy with it?
Yep. I've liked the way it's evolved to, yeah. In the end, it became pretty much because of the material. I ended up making more like a stone sculpture, and that's kind of something I always really wanted to do, and go less the direction of a traditional sand sculpture, treat it more like a block of stone. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm really delighted I got this piece.
Yeah, when we go to different events around the world, we never know what kind of sand we're going to get. And this is Fergus's first time here, and this is coral stone. It's really different than most sands he's worked with. It's almost like carving a piece of stone. So everybody has to adapt. If you can't adapt at this level of competition, you don't belong here. It looks like you've done an excellent job. So you got used to this hand, obviously.
Well, I'm really getting to like it now, because certain things about it are a little bit odd, but if you get to play with them and see the little secrets, it starts to give then, rather than taking.
Yeah. Most people complain about it in the beginning, but then they start to adapt to it and really they adjust to it because it's so structurally strong. You can do so many things with it.
Grits and textures in there that you can play with, or some people just ignore it, but I really like that stuff. Sometimes you can really get textures that you will not get in other sands, or little effects and things that just don't work in other sands. So if it's there to use, think about it that way and then really use it for its best.
Well, it's a good attitude, and well, we'll let you carry on. We know this is the home stretch here, and good luck. Thank you. We're here at plot number 8 with Andres, and he looks like he's pretty much finished on his main piece here. Of course, it's beautiful, and he's done all his cut-throughs and taken all this material out of here. Very delicate, if you think about that, this is just sand being held together by water. All this weight up here, it's almost magical the way it stays there. All this weight on top of this hollow. Looks like he's working on something in the back. Let's step around back and see what Andreas has got going here. We're here with Andreas. Can you tell us a little bit about what you got going on back here, Andreas?
Background. It's a background. Landscape, so part of landscape for this bush, tree, and it's like one composition, installation. It's not just one little piece. It's all area composition.
Yes. Have you adapted to the sand okay?
Almost a few hours and we'll be perfect. I'll catch it.
yeah, it's a tough sand to work, but you're doing a beautiful job. It's a beautiful piece you got going there. We'll let you get after it here. We know it's the home stretch. You only have a few hours to go, so I wish you well, Andres.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting.
No, you're very welcome.
Fantastic.
We're here with Guy from Quebec City, Canada, and boy, this thing's got to be 10, 12 feet tall. And if you think about sand is structural, like it comes out of an hourglass at about a 45-degree angle, This tells you how strong this sand is and how daring this man is to do something like this, because this should not stand. It should not stand in sand, but he's sitting down here at the bottom of 15 tons of sand on top of him here, and looks beautiful. Maybe we can get a word with him and ask him a few questions here. How you feel about the sand?
This is probably one of the strongest sand I ever worked with.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a little rough to carve, but it looks like you're getting used to it. You have your different textures here. You adapted to it pretty easily, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the way to do it is to do it evenly more than very clean, you know? So if it's evenly clean, it'll look good.
Yes, yes. Well, you have a contrast in textures here and shadows. It's very pretty. And I'll let you go. I know it's the home stretch and you got a lot to do. So carry on. Thank you for your time and thank you for being here, Guy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're at plot number 10 with Danny Belcher from St. Louis, Missouri. Looks like he's putting some finishing touches on his beautiful piece here. It's very interesting. I'm not going to tell you the title of it. He doesn't have it out yet, but once he puts the title on it, it's all going to make sense to us. And how do you feel about your piece, Danny?
Oh, I'm having fun with it. Really
Yeah?
enjoying it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Always do.
It looks great. The sand is typical here.
It's coarser than usual, so it's a little more of a struggle. But you know, it is what it is.
You're a professional. You adapt pretty easily, though, huh?
Try to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you've got some great textures and finishes on it here. And while we're on the home stretch, and I know you have a lot to do, so we'll let you carry on. And good luck today, Danny. And thank
Okay.
you for being here.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.